Well, looks like the last of them cleared out. You're all good. I appreciate that, Patrick. Jennifer Childs, I'll likely be going home early. You okay? Merely drained. The list of cursed agents was in the hundreds, and there are still more to be identified. Go take a nap. Okay, I'll ask. Why didn't you do that type of curse before, when ICE first showed up, or when they murdered Renee Good? We didn't have any of their names. It took David and Asif months to gather the names that I used today, and by the end of the week, I guarantee you, they'll all be replaced by yet more federal agents. And as powerful as I am, I cannot do this every week. I would collapse from exhaustion. When you are fighting a much more powerful enemy, such as the United States federal government, you cannot throw away the war to win a single battle. This is a war of attrition, a marathon, not a sprint. You must be careful with what resources you have, because if you blow them all up within the first week, you'll have nothing when your enemy returns with reinforcements. And or martial law. Martial law is going to be declared anyway. All right, even if we don't give them the excuse, let's just make one up. This administration is notorious for lying. It most likely is, but we still cannot give them what they want. Instead, what we need to do is prove that we are unsustainable. What do you mean? The federal government has the resources and manpower to completely invade and control Minnesota if it so chooses. Now, the reason that hasn't happened yet is because they also have to focus on several other things. As much as Americans try to deny it, this country is actually an empire, and empires are big, clunky things with a million fingers and a million pies. This means that they are powerful and have a surplus of resources, yes, but it also means that they have to use those resources to maintain their status on a global scale. And the more energy and resources they pour into one area, the greater chance they have of losing others. It's a big reason why we lost Vietnam and had to pull out of Afghanistan. Precisely, and in this particular case, it's less about controlling resources or territory and more a war of spirit. Minnesota will not be conquered unless and until we fully submit to ICE, either out of agreement with their horrendous ideology, exhaustion, or fear. ICE will not leave until their will to conquer us is broken. And breaking the spirit of a whole population is a slow, cruel process. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes constant, continuous effort over the course of weeks, months, sometimes even years or generations. And as Patrick's ancestors will attest, you are not guaranteed victory, no matter how much blood you spill.